Welcome to a journey back in time, to a chilling event that forever changed our understanding of human psychology. On a seemingly ordinary August day in 1973, a bank robbery in Stockholm, Sweden, spiraled into a 6-day hostage crisis, an ordeal that would coin a term now recognized globally, Stockholm Syndrome. It was August 23 when Jan-Erik Olsson, a convicted bank robber, entered the Kreditbanken in Norrmalmstorg. Armed and dangerous, he quickly took 4 bank employees hostage. The city held its breath as police surrounded the building, and a tense standoff began. Olsson made his demands clear: money, a getaway car, and the release of his former prison mate, Clark Olofsson. To the surprise of many, Olofsson was brought to the bank, joining Olsson inside. For the next 6 days, the bank vault became a claustrophobic world for the hostages and their captors. Fear, uncertainty, and the constant threat of violence hung heavy in the air. Yet, amidst this terror, something unexpected began to unfold. The hostages, particularly one woman named Kristen and Mark, started to develop a strange connection with their captors. They shared stories, offered comfort, and even began to see their captors not as monsters, but as individuals under immense pressure. This phenomenon, where hostages develop a psychological bond with their captors, became the defining characteristic of the Norrmalmstorg robbery. The hostages began to fear the police more than their captors, believing that any rescue attempt would put their lives at greater risk. They even defended their captors' actions, a bewildering display of loyalty that baffled authorities and psychologists alike. The crisis finally ended on August 28, with a police tear gas attack and the surrender of Olsson and Olofsson. All hostages were unharmed. In the aftermath, the peculiar behavior of the hostages became the subject of intense study. It was Swedish criminologist and psychiatrist Nils Bajero who, observing the events, coined the term Stockholm Syndrome to describe this paradoxical psychological response. He noted that the hostages' survival instincts led them to bond with their captors, as a means of coping with the extreme stress and dependence. The 1973 Stockholm bank robbery remains a landmark case in psychology and criminology. It highlighted the complex and often unpredictable nature of human behavior under duress. While Stockholm Syndrome is not a formal diagnosis, it serves as a powerful descriptor for similar situations where victims develop empathy or positive feelings towards their abusers. It reminds us that the human mind, in its quest for survival, can forge connections in the most unlikely and unsettling circumstances. The events of those 6 days in Stockholm continue to fascinate and inform. They offer a stark reminder of the psychological intricacies that can emerge from extreme situations, and how a single, dramatic event can leave an indelible mark on our understanding of the human condition. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of a truly remarkable and unsettling piece of history.